Good afternoon. This is the Awakened Bruja perspective. I am Vicky Wiles here giving you the perspective I'm receiving from spirit. And today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about energy work. And you might have hear it like called Reiki or shamanic energy healing. There's all different cultures that do energy vibe work that have different names for it. It's just seen through the perspective of their symbolisms and their terms, but it's energy, it's vibe clearance. When we're talking about individual healing of an energetic field of a body, this is how I'm going to try to describe it to you. If you've ever been into a abandoned house or say a room of a house that it just you open it and the air it feels and smells stagnant, like like nothing's moved in there for a while. It's thick and it's just got this uh, tension to it. Okay. That is an energetic vibe of that room. A room that has a lot of life going on in it and a lot of people moving around and things being moved and shifted. That energy is gonna feel different in that room because the physical molecules in the room have been interacted with so much. If there's no interaction happening, it gets stale and stagnant. Our bodies are constantly picking up things, okay? Like we go into grocery stores with a bunch of people, you go to school or work with a bunch of people, you're picking up energies and vibes like a magnet, okay? That's like where kinda like quantum physics comes in and quantum entanglement. You're engaging in these areas, not only in a physical aspect of you touching places and touching things, but you're also seeing and interpreting people's words and behaviors, what you're seeing through actual individuals, through the news, through social media, through movies and entertainment. We're picking up energetic vibes that are affecting our emotions and our thoughts and our being. So when you get energy work done, that person, that healer, energetic healer, should be somebody who has already come to some revelation of healing in their life. They've done the work. They've put in shadow work. They understand their nature and their vibe and what they're putting out in the world. You wouldn't want to go to an energy healer that is a gossip queen or somebody who just likes to start drama. That's not the vibe you want, just like you wouldn't wanna go to a religious person, like a pastor or a priest that isn't spiritual in their nature. You want somebody who's going to match the vibe that it is that you're looking for. So you want somebody who has healing and has changed in their own life. They have a good sense of who they are as an individual so that they can help ground you in your energy. So when you go to them and they are working with clearing your actual energetic field, like clearing all those little molecules that are existing in and around your being, they can use sage, they can use like different types of smokes and herbs, Palo Santo, whatever. They could use water, they could use oils, bells, music, chanting, all these things to physically change your body's energy. Okay. As well as you're going into it with the mindset of, I'm going to take this time, whether it's half hour, however long your sessions are, and I'm going to focus internally on me. What is it that I need to adjust? Where am I misaligned in my body? Where am I unhappy? Where am I holding on to something? Your body stores your energy. Like somebody who has a lot of chest pain could be anxiety, heart issues. That is your love. That is your grief. That is a stressor that happens physically on your chest. So you want to focus your energy on the thoughts and emotions that go with that area if that's what you're working on. If you are going in with it just like, "I really wanna connect with myself, and I really wanna connect with my inner child," then you need to be able to sit there and breathe and get into a meditative state to where you can envision your inner child, where you can connect to that inner child or the Akashic records, or whatever it is that you're trying to connect with. It is a process of deep breathing, meditation, and energy with somebody else. The two people together are witnessing each other's life. You're witnessing each other make effort to clean your energy, clean your vibe, to clean your thoughts and get you back on track with whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. These practices have been around for ever. You can find them in all kinds of ancient texts and all kinds of religious writings. Energy is a very, very real thing. It is a vibe that you bring to the table. Your words, how you express yourself, the tone that you are, the things that you know and that you've perceived and that you are self-aware of with your own self and with others. It's an exchange of the life in you and the life in somebody else. You're experiencing each other and you're experiencing the universe and you're experiencing nature. It's beautiful and it's really refreshing to me when I do my energy work and when I can connect with somebody who is on that heart-centered path of, I just wanna be the best person that I can be. I wanna be the best version of me for not just my life, but for my spouse, for my kids, for the people I engage with, for my community. I want to participate and be creative and enjoy this experience of life. Most healers will tell you they come from backgrounds that they had to heal things that they never experienced. And so we find a lot of joy in simple little treasures that are sprinkled throughout the universe, whether it's just a quiet walk in nature or a good conversation some random soul on the side of the street somewhere. There are moments that we seek to find our gratitude and our love and our connection with space. And doing energy work, especially in communities where that isn't a thing, is such a blessing. It's such a blessing to be able to share what it is that you do and what you bring when it comes to emotional healing or physical body healing that's different from Western medicine and different from what you're gonna experience if you go to a therapist or, um, all different types of ways that you reach out. I mean, I didn't wanna be put on medication. I didn't want to be dependent on anything other than myself and my nature, and after being sick for so long with just my body experiencing my nervous system and all the work that I wasn't putting into it and getting physically ill because of it, it wasn't until I got into energy work and learning how to heal my nervous system and learning how to heal my gut and all the things that were creating, an outpouring of screaming from my body because I was not listening to my thoughts, was not listening to my emotions, I wasn't engaged in my nature. It took me a lot of time to figure that out, and so if I can do that for others, I will. If I could spread little bits of love and joy and energy healing here and there, I will, because it meant so much for me. And I think that's part of the journey is that we heal from things that should have broke us, but instead we alchemize that and we use it to help teach and inspire others and let other people know that it does not matter how bad it gets. It does not matter the past that you come from, the energy that you once were, the things